Evening all, and welcome back to Factory Town, where we are pretty much... Oh, I think we are. Let's stop that. There we go. We have completed our Earth Temple research, so we can stop that cart now. No longer needed. We're very close to the fire one and kind of close to the water one. I had to change a few things to get stuff working here. Here, I have tapped into the coal from this mine here, and it is coming along and splitting into these two magic forges. That's because this magic forge wasn't getting any coal or any fuel at all, so I've changed it around. And then this one here that was supplying them is now running around to here and then back to these. So, but I've got a pusher, so that's getting priority on everything. So we weren't making any omni pipes. That was the problem. That's all done and finished and completed there. Another thing I've done as well, you may notice the actual mana crystals coming in. These were running out of mana crystals. Having both of these, a mine down there and this mine here, running onto the same belt didn't work. So I'll split them up to have this one come in and is split underneath there. You can see that just down there. And then this one comes into the top and splits. So they're just generally getting more resources. The biggest issue I've had is water. We're not getting that much water crystals come down at all, which is a little annoying, if I'm honest with you. I don't know why we're not getting them. 2, 3, so you need one more crystal. So I'm going to actually say, you go away. We're going to grab a worker. You do that. There we go. Yeah, it's I think it's just the distance. I have changed up this so that it's getting more resources to do things with, because it was constantly running out and then requesting a few, and then, but I just think it's distance. But as soon as it's done, we'll all be happy. What I should do as well is I should turn off this grabber, and I should also stop the you. You can drop off those there. Oh, there we go. Fire temple unlocked. Awesome. That means you can drop that back in there. That's fire done as well. You've still got 3 earth crystals. That's fine. I suppose I could grab a... right, you take the earth crystals, put them in there. Thank you. Yeah, so we are getting there. This isn't doing a great deal because this is obviously, it's all backed up. We are waiting for water crystal. I disconnected it there because the earth one was on about 90, the fire one was on about 60, and the water one was only on about 30. So I was like, nah, let's disconnect that and do it. And the water one caught up pretty well, so can't complain about that. Right, dump that back in there. I think you've got enough. Yeah, you've got enough omni crystals to do that. Another thing I had to look at, but I wasn't worried about, you run out of trees to drop down. So, but it wasn't a problem. We're still okay for books, so not really fussed about that. So we can move earth crystals now, the earth temple now, which is awesome. That means we no longer need this line here. Zoom, goodbye line. And we don't need that logic. Okey-dokey. We also don't need this path going down here anymore either. I should probably have left that in because I might need it at some point, but what are you... Wait, what? Didn't I... Oh, I told you to supply the barn. Oops. Okay. What I might do is I might switch that barn out for that one. I could just upgrade the barn. I mean, it's not like I'm struggling for resources, to be honest with you, so maybe I should just upgrade it and not worry about that barn. Little one there as well. Yeah, let's I don't know, I'll leave it for a minute. I could upgrade it, wouldn't be a problem, but okay, so you are no longer needed, goodbye. You no longer have any, so you're no longer needed, thank you. And you're just going to carry on doing the water crystals because that's taking its time. Okay, so that means as well, we can turn this one off. that is fire, and we no longer need... Oh, didn't want to do that. Don't want to do that. I want to leave the... I want to leave the goods that are on the belts, because there's no point in removing them. Yeah. Down. Very confused as to how I'm removing the underneath of those sometimes as well. Oh, autosave. There we go. Right. Can't actually get to... Can I get to that one? Please? Oh, there it is. There it is. There we go. Awesome. Right. Okie dokie. And yeah, this line is no longer needed because we're going to move the temple over here soon. I can't believe I'm... remove the path there, I think. There we go, that does the job. Right, copy, remove. Okay. So, job done. Awesome. Right, so you're actually struggling to get air crystals, which makes sense. We're not actually supplying the air crystals at all anymore. We cut this off completely, I believe. Yep, I don't even know why I left that there. So, remove that. It's quite difficult to remove things floating in midair. You can see I keep missing some bits and pieces. And we need to redo this at a different point. Because our air is now coming in from a different place, and our fire will be coming in from a different place as well. So you're done. Okay, so let's move to Fire Temple. Let's do this. Boom. I'll put all the fire bits and pieces that you have. I don't think there's any more on the ground. No, it is not. Right, and then you can go, that path can go there. And these can be moved to there. And quite simply, boom, and boom. And then that should all be working. Yay, awesome. Now, the earth one is unfortunately, the pipe is completely, oh no, the pipe isn't backed up. That's okay. That's good. Are you... You're full, that's fine. That's not really a big problem. Yeah, okay, so we don't need that anymore, or that, or that. I'm going to boat, come back up here. In there. And you can actually be deleted, no longer needed. You're no longer needed. Move the Earth Temple. But the Earth Temple is not going to be plugged in just yet. That's going to have to wait because we need to empty this barn a little bit. Earth was always one that we were pretty good with, so not a major problem. How we doing? How we doing? 94. Awesome. Awesome. So close. So close. Once I get that working, I can then use some of the water crystals to make more Omnistones, which would be good. Which would be very good. Awesome sauce. All these are doing okay for mana power, but they're not really running at capacity yet, so a bit difficult to know. Let me have a look at my base again. do have some spare space in it. Awesome. Don't want to delete these mana pipes underground and then find out that I didn't have any space and they were all just completely deleted. That would not go down very well. Extremely confused by that, but I think that was a remnants of something old. You're no longer needed. I'm going to remove those and those. You can come up here. I think I have. Yeah, we've got a silo in here that was already full of mana crystals, so we'll just put that one in its place and it can empty out into that barn as and when required. Awesome. I think we're kind of good to go. We're just waiting on the water then. Is there anything else under? Oh, I can do that line. That's no longer required. Neither is any of this. Yep, this can all go. Clear out the mountainside. You can go. Okay, so something here needs fire, and something here needs air as well. That's the air one. So you need air, and you need fire. That's produced the rails. Rails are good. We're okay for rails. We're not really going to be using any more rails. I might replace this rail coming down. I don't know if it needs it, but do you know what? I'm going to do it anyway because I can. So there we go. 83 rails. I think all our carts are now just running at full capacity and going, and I probably need even more carts on there. Let's do that, shall we? Let's put in loads more carts. 10 more carts. I have no idea how many that is on the rail now. Oh. Go, 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 go. Okay. Yes, that was a change. Minecarts now start in stopped mode, so you have to click play on all of them, or you can just press the R button, which reverses their rotation, and it will just start going. So, yeah, there we go. I think they're going to go through, and I don't really know if I want them to actually be bunched up like that, because they're going to stay bunched up forever now, because they're never going to slow down at these slopes. I suppose if I want them to spread out, the best thing I could do would be to actually build some normal rails. Yeah, wouldn't it? What if I did 2 normal rails there? That would just slow the carts down slightly so they spread out a little tiny bit. Now carts coming downhill actually travel at exactly, they don't actually go any faster, they're just at a set speed now. That's fine. Whereas before, when I had this as a normal slope, they were actually getting extra speed coming down here. Yes, these are all backing up here, but that's okay. That's okay. That's fine. I'm okay with that, with them backing up there, because it will spread them all out a little bit, and I'd like them to be slightly spread out rather than just in one lump. Just hope they all get past. Let me select like you. So I've got one selected, so I know where he's going to end up. Because if he ends up in the back of this queue, when the carts run into it, it's not ideal. No, I think we're okay. Yeah, I think that spread the carts out pretty well. Okay, so that tiny little normal rail there, just enough to spread the carts out. They would work absolutely fine being all in one lump anyway. They would just pick and choose whichever they grab from that one's empty, next one, so on and so forth. But Having them spread out, I think just it looks better, and there won't be any issues where they might accidentally pick up like one item just before if the first cart picks up 20 items from here and there's 21 in here, the second cart might pick up one because the logic didn't tick in time because it was so close to it. So that just spreads it out to make sure that the logic will work absolutely fine, or hopefully will work absolutely fine. I'm not entirely sure. If we're going to get that right or not. What do we need? We still need more water crystals. Why is this taking so long? What is going on here? You. What do you run out of? You've run out of mana crystals. Why are you not getting any mana crystals? Why is this line not sending you mana crystals? It should be. It's turned on. It's connected. Did I delete the logic? I did. I deleted the logic, didn't I? Yeah, thinking it was part of the other. Oh, damn it. Okay. Tell you what. Just on. Go. In fact, no, I'll tell you what. Off. Okay. And in fact, you can be deleted. As can you. You, my friend. Come with me. Go here. Now that's going to get loads of crystals come down it. We can remove this one now. How did I miss one there? And remove that all the way to yeah. Boom. There we go. Then we can delete that. Then we can move you forward one, and there you go. You're going to give this 100 crystals, which should be well enough for it to do whatever it needs to do. Hopefully that's actually going to be enough to get us going on what we're doing. I'm going to turn off the logic here, so that it stops sending stuff down there. We can always send things sort of a few at a time if needs be. Yeah, so that's going to work. We don't need these paths here anymore. Thank you for your usage. We probably kind of do actually, because I've got a cart taking on these stones to there. But he can run. He can run. There we go. Okay. That's no longer required. I think we're going to be in business here. I think this is going to do our final temple move. Just a case of that these take a long time to process anything. You've got to upgrade them to do things. I'm kind of thinking I don't need to do that, because I don't think anything... Houses don't want crystals, do they? No. So I think them running at normal speed is fine. Maybe we'll upgrade them later if we need to. Don't know, when we want like loads and loads of Omni things. And also, there is more research. There is an Omni something research. What was it? Omni planters, and then there's the Omni temple construction. I have no idea what that is. That's completely new building. So yeah, I have no idea what that does. We've got Omni planters as well, which is quite useful. An issue I did have here, actually, now I think about it, this iron mine had managed to deplete everything underground. All these mana shards were completely depleted as well. That's why I had to tap into the other source there. I knew you could deplete them underground, I just didn't realise that we've only got a few mana shards there in the first place, so yeah, we were using far more resources than... We were using them too quickly, is what I should say there. Ooh, this looks good. This looks good. Let's get a worker. Let's get a worker. You take crystal to there. You can go. Thank you for your work. We have a... I'll go about doing nothing. Can you drop into there, please? You have. Okay. We have a caravan doing nothing. And there we are. We now have the Omni temple construction. What is that caravan doing, and why is it doing nothing? because it has been told to put things into there. And it can't because it's full. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So we have, let's move you down here and say, would you be so kind as to grab everything from the silo? Grab stuff from the silo. Do as you're told. Thank you. You can now drop off. Okay, so that means you can get deleted. Right. Awesome sauce. Okay. So the water temple is now done. Awesome. You can go. You can go. You can go. Generally moving there. This episode's going to be about moving and I was hesitant to call this part 4 of the manor reconstruction, but I think it might well be, actually. It might be the 4th part. And final part, I should say. Because we're pretty much done. We are, oh, there. There we go. Okay, you can go in there. That means you can produce some more things and use up some more earth crystals. Thank you very much. This line is no longer needed. What I should really do is copy and use right click. Because the actual remove tool removes stuff in the background as well, which I don't want. Oh. Don't hold shift to move the camera at high speed. It doesn't work. And this is going to probably look very, very weird on YouTube, because YouTube's compression is just, how can I say, not the smoothest. So, sorry if this does look a bit weird, but I'm just removing that one layer there. That removes something underneath. I heard it. I heard it. But I don't know what it removed. That's the problem. Oh well. I'll find out in about 5 episodes time when something stops working. Okay. There we go. Right. You're now doing that, you're doing that, you're doing that. You're happy, you can go. Copy, plonk. Move to there. Yay! There we go. There we go. We have all. This entire area is completely done, dusted, and finished, which is awesome. We are go. Providing the mines hold up, which I think they will. The rainbow mines will be fine. This will be fine. That'll be fine. That's all working. Yeah, I think we're good to go. We're going to get a complete barn full of Omni crystals, which is awesome. Awesome. So I'm going to do the last 2 in here, which just requires Omni crystals. So I suppose I could repurpose you. And that mana forge needs a constant supply of Omni crystals. So let's go underground to our Omni pipe system, and let's just do that. Let's just give it its constant supply. Bonk. There you go. Have a constant supply, and you are then going to supply Omni crystals to the school instead. Okay. Boom. There you go. Enjoy. You drop that back off in there. It's got nothing in it that we no longer need. It also needs mana crystals. How many mana crystals? It needs 10 mana crystals for. Oh, good lord. Right. Copy. No. Copy the wagon. Copy. You. Actually, no, because we have a silo here full of crystals. We have a caravan here, and we have another silo over here. There. Boom. Oh, going past it. There it is. There we go. Boom. Okay, use up all your supplies. good. Caravan's going to come along and sit around and probably do nothing for a while. It needs 10 to 100, which means it needs 1,000 crystals. That's a lot. And it's 40 seconds. Which, I mean, we're at 610% speed as normal. Okay, and the other thing I can do, which is something I've wanted to do for a long time, I can put in the final 2 houses. Yay! Finally. Finally. Flattened terrain. How do I do this? They want to be actually down that level there. Dum, and then house. Yay! And we can upgrade. And there, finally we have 60 houses. Ooh, that's annoyed me more than you'd know. Okay. Right. So what's next? What's next? I suppose we're kind of done. And I don't mean done as in that's it, series over. I mean done as in we have no more. We've got one thing to unlock on the research. Well, 2 things, but the Omni Planters I'm never going to use. I'm just doing it because it's there. Yeah. So what I mean is we are kind of done for things to build new. I will play with the Omni Temple. I don't have a clue. Not the Omni Temple, that's Omni Temple. That's Mana Reactor. Yeah, so Omni Temple. That used to be the Omni Temple. Yeah, we will play with the Omni Temple because it's brand new and I know nothing about it. Other than, according to Discord, it accepts resources and gives you stuff. I don't know. I'm not trying to spoil it for myself. I'm just going to play with it as it comes up. So if you know what it does, please don't spoil it. I just want to figure it out as I go. Why are you... Oh, because you're not under 10, so you haven't turned that on. That's fine. So yeah, I think what I want to do is I want to do this and get our happiness going. I don't know whether I actually want to go for the, was it 5,000 happiness? If I can get half of that, I'll be happy. If I can get 2,500 plus 2,500 happiness here, I will be overjoyed, over the moon. That'll be fantastic. I might also put some more carts on here until this starts blocking up, which would be the deployment system, but I need to fix this here. I did mention a couple episodes ago how I'm going to fix it by doing individual loops of things. So the food gets a loop, this gets a loop, and then that way they can come in and plug into certain things they need to do. And although it would mean more pipes in places, we're now in a situation where that doesn't mean doesn't really cause a problem. So in fact, do you know what I'm going to do? We are going to be cheeky, and I am going to move you to there. I am going to swap these over. You're going to be filtered to Omni pipes. Because we're going to need a lot more of them we currently have. Probably not, but meh, we'll see how it goes. And I also might look into I mean, that's going to fill up at some point, isn't it? And this is going to be okay. I think the problem to this is that it's just purely struggling for resources. Let's turn it down to 1. Let's just leave it at 1 speed and let it do its thing. Interesting, that's 270, and then at 1 speed that's 610. That's interesting. Why is the mana reactor only getting 180 happiness? That's interesting. The temples don't get any happiness. The enchanter is also only getting 180 happiness. But the school is getting 600 and 540 happiness. Okay. You're also not getting very much mana power. Why is that? There's not enough in the system there? I don't think there's enough in the system there. Put 4 more in there just to get it going. Yeah, I'm not sure why that's only getting 170 happiness now. And that is as well. Why aren't they being affected full by the happiness? You're only getting 170 as well. You're getting 180. Why is the school getting 510 happiness? Hang on a moment. That's 170 happiness. Yeah, that's what it should be. I think our school is broken. I haven't upgraded it, have I? No, 10 is the first one. Does the school get a bonus 500% happiness? Or 140% happiness? Where's the school getting that bonus from? How strange. I don't know. I'm fine with that. Because everything else is getting 180, which is what it should be. Let's build another school. And yeah, schools must get bonus happiness. I did not know that. But anyway, yeah, that's where I'm going to bring this episode to a close. And we shall come back next time, and then we'll go back to our Omni production, and we'll start boosting our happiness as far as we can go and see what we can get. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this one. I hope to see you again in the next one. And until then, as always, have fun.